Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little summer reset and play with me routine. If you're new around here, hello, my name is Mackenzie. Today we're just going to be going through some goal setting for the summer. We're going to do a little vision board, reflecting those goals. I need to do a little cleaning and organizing around the office, so that is what we're going to be getting into today, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If you've been keeping up with my videos since the beginning of the year, I started doing the monthly resets and I've absolutely loved them for goal setting. I just started to find that the beginning of every month I was either very busy, I felt like my months were flowing together, and that the 30-day time constraint I was putting on these goals was just a little too much for me. So I'm gonna try out a more seasonal approach to goal setting, and hopefully it'll give me a little more time to really be thoughtful with my goals and to help me achieve the goals that I set for myself for the year. So that's the great thing about goal setting, is you can kind of do whatever works best for you. So we're gonna try out the seasonal thing. It's summer. It's felt like summer for the last like 2 or 3 months here in Texas, but I think the first official day of summer was last week. So these goals will be getting us through all of July, all of August, and then we'll have fall goals. I think it's gonna be really good to do it this way, at least for me. But we do have a little bit of a to-do list before we get into the goal setting part of the video. So I want to declutter this office desk. I will show you guys in a second. It is just chaos. And I want to organize this bookshelf behind me. I film a lot of videos right here just because there's a beautiful window in this office that kind of just shines right where I'm filming. But that bookshelf is just, it's a mess. And I want to kind of go through, organize it, because I have like important documents like our passports, our marriage certificate, and this. I also have camera equipment. It just needs to go in one place, and I think it'll kind of help me feel a little bit more productive in here. And then I want to do my goal setting and my vision board after that. So I'm gonna add a little something to the goal setting, because I think now that I have more time with doing seasonal resets, I need to get a couple things done that I've been really needing to, and just kick off the reset with a little bit of productivity. So let me show you guys what we're working with for the desk and stuff, because it is a lot. Here is the desk. I just have a bunch of stuff that I've used to film for my last video, my pack with me, camera equipment. I have my old camera, Disney ears, lip gloss, park bags. Over here, just tripods out. And then here's the bookshelves. You can kind of see them more now that they are just like overflowing with stuff. And I really want to go through and kind of designate each bin for something so it's nice and organized, like I said. Now that you see kind of what I'm working with, this is the place that I sit and set my goals and just think about things. I like to sit at my desk to do it just because it feels a little more intentional when I do it that way. But this is not a space that's conducive for goal setting, at least for me. I like to have a nice, organized, clean space and get everything ready there. So I think I'm gonna set a timer for like 20 minutes to get all this done. I know I can definitely do the desk in that amount of time, and then hopefully I can get a big dent in the bookshelf back there. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put on my headphones, put on a podcast. Actually, I might put on a YouTube video because I wanna watch a Disney vlog or something and watch that as I do this space. Cheers. We have finished cleaning and organizing. I feel so much better. I'll kind of show you guys the space, but just nice, clean, organized. Kind of worked up a sweat, not gonna lie, because it is very hot here. Definitely feels like a summer reset. So cheers now to moving on to the goal setting section of the video. Now that the space is nice and clean, I took some time to type out my goals onto my Notion. Now I do take several days before to kind of think about my goals, and honestly goal setting for me is like an ongoing process through the weeks leading up to the day I kind of sit down and figure out exactly what I want to put as my goals. I just found for me, sitting down in one day, I kind of have a way more limited idea of what my goals are. They're very like narrow-minded for the day that I'm writing them. So try to give myself a little time and just think of things that I really want to implement over the summer that will help me with my year goals, because at the end of the day, that's why I'm goal setting, is to help me with those year goals. So let me enjoy this for a second. And let's get into my summer goals. Okay, so for my goal setting, I do use Notion. If you don't know what Notion is, it's basically just a website app for productivity and stuff, and I absolutely love it. Let me scoot over so I can set the goals on the side for you here. I break my goals up into personal and lifestyle, financial, and then content creation. It's just kind of the 3 categories that I can squeeze everything into. I thought about maybe breaking down the categories a little bit more, but this has been working really well for me, so I'm gonna stick to this part of my goal setting. But let's just start with personal and lifestyle goals. So The first one I have is 2 to 3 morning walks per week. The other day, my husband woke up to go to the gym and I just could not go back to sleep, so I woke up and went for a walk. One in Texas, it's like 95 degrees at 5 o'clock at night, so it's been a little too hot to go for walks at night, but in the morning it was pretty cool still, so I think I want to try to wake up early and get moving, especially working at the office job more. I just really want to be moving a little bit more, and it's hard to do that at the office. Trying to get that done in the morning I think will really help me out. Next, I have plan fun lunches at home. I do get an hour-long lunch break and tend to come home to make lunch or something because I don't always like to bring it in, and I just like to get out of the office for a second. So I want to start making fun lunches at home. I don't know if I'm gonna have to prep them because, again, by the time I get home I probably have only 30 minutes to make the lunch and eat it, but I want to kind of come up with some ideas. That way I'm not going in blind and just making something easy or going to stop and get something, because that is what I'm trying to prevent here. Next is a really big one. No TikTok for the rest of the summer. I deleted my TikTok probably about a month ago now. I don't feel like TikTok is bad. I just feel like I had a bad habit with it. I would be scrolling on there and before you know it, it's like 45 minutes gone. Just gone from your day. And since deleting it, I mean, I still use obviously my phone and social media a lot, but I feel like I'm not mindlessly scrolling as much as I was on TikTok. So gonna try to keep up with that just for the rest of the summer. I don't know, I maybe download it after it, but if I'm still not missing it too much, just no TikTok ever, which would be fine too. And then kind of going along with that, now that I have more time not on my phone, just reading 2 new books. I've kind of been in a reading slump a little bit. I read a bunch at the beginning of the year. When I first got my Kindle, I was like reading, and now I am just kind of in a slump. I haven't really found any books I'm super interested in. So if you have some, comment down below. I like romance books. That's just who I am. Next is really important, daily sunscreen use. I find that because I feel like I'm not outside as much, just working at the office and stuff, that I'm not putting on sunscreen daily, and it is very, very important. I think the UV index is like 10 every day here. Even if I'm outside for like 10-15 minutes, I need to be putting on my morning sunscreen, and if I'm outside a lot, I need to be reapplying. So just something I want to like remind myself of, especially during the summer, to make sure I'm still doing my daily sunscreen. And then lastly, I want to do 30 minutes of journaling weekly. I kind of want to get into really fun scrapbooky travel journals. I love having something creative to do, and I feel like I want to have something creative that's not digital. Like, I love the vlogs, I love doing this, but I want to have something that I'm not on the computer or on my phone for. So I really want to start that. So I need to get some like stickers and stuff. I think it's gonna be really fun, and just like a way to have a creative outlet that's not computer, phone, social media focused. And I think that's gonna do it for my personal goals. I have a couple more that I normally do for my monthly resets, just because these are going to be over the next like 2 months or so. So I wanted to challenge myself a little bit, but I do feel like all of these goals are very doable in that time frame. So hoping to stick to all of those. Next, let's move on to my financial goals for the summer. Number 1 is keep track of spending. I recently downloaded a budget template off of Etsy. I think it's a pretty popular one. I'll link it down below, but June was the time that I was really looking at what I was spending. I didn't put a budget on anything. I just wanted to kind of really get a good picture of what I was spending my money on when I wasn't budgeting, and let me just tell you, it'll humble you, that's for sure. The amount of money we were spending on like going out to eat, you don't think about it in the moment, but it just adds up so much. And then next goal kind of goes along with that, but just create a monthly budget plan. I think it's kind of hard to just get really strict into a budget if you haven't been doing that for a while, but I think starting small and like working my way up to a more strict budget where I'm allotting a certain amount for each individual category is kind of my goal long term. So I just gotta create that first, test it out a couple times. Next, I have $200 in Disney gift cards. So my husband and I are going to Disney with my family and extended family in December. I've talked about this a bunch, but I thought about doing the dining plan just so we didn't have to worry about paying for our meals there. But I think instead what will work best for us is just using Disney gift cards to do that. So these gift cards are gonna be strictly for food spending while we're there, just kind of having the money paid for and allotted for beforehand, kind of like the dining plan is, but without the restrictions of the dining plan. You know Disney, you'll know what I'm talking about, but just want to do $200 in Disney gift cards for that. And then lastly, I have saved $100 for the home office redo. So this is the office that I'm in, but I want to change it into an office / guest room. So my plan is to get a new desk pushed up against the far wall, and then this wall will have like a little day bed that can pull out. I want to try to get a full-size one just because my sister does come and stay here. Sometimes my family, if they want to come stay, friends, I want to have a place for them to be other than the couch. So this is the room I think for that. that and I can make it a multi-function space. So I just want to start saving money for that, because what I don't need to do is just decide today's the day I'm redoing this room, because that's how I've been. And so I want to kind of save for that and be a little more intentional with what I get for that. And then last, we have content creation, which is always the most fun category for me to set goals for. The first thing, I always kind of set a subscriber goal for myself just to kind of make sure I'm continuing to grow and investing time in my channel. So I have to hit 4,400 subscribers. I think I'm at 4,100 right now. So in the next 2 months, 300 growth. Again, I would do these videos even if no one was watching them because I have so much fun, but I do love seeing our community here grow, and I feel like it's a reflection that the videos I'm doing are engaging and that you guys are enjoying them. So want to grow a little bit there. Next, I have remain consistent with YouTube uploads. Today I'm pushing myself on this goal because I think I'm going to try to get this video up tomorrow so I don't miss an upload. I also just have decided that Mondays are going to be my upload days. I feel like if I have a set day of the week to upload, it'll encourage me a little bit more to get the video up. And I like Mondays because it gives me the whole week before to film and edit, and then I also have the weekend if I need a little more time. Just want to remain consistent with that. I have some really fun content coming, so hopefully we can keep up with that. And then next, I have to post 3 reels on Instagram. You guys know, if you've been watching these resets, that I have been trying to do short form content more and just push myself to do it. Hopefully we can do that. That's not too strict of a goal, but just again, getting myself more comfortable with posting reels and short form content, easing myself into it very, very slowly. And then lastly, I just have to pre-plan and prep content for the rest of the summer. This is one of my yearly goals. I just feel like when I pre-prep my content, I'm talking about like coming up with video ideas, titles, tags, descriptions, everything like that before I go to post the video. That way all I have left to do is just to film and edit the video, and then I can copy and paste everything into YouTube. But yeah, those are all of my summer goals. So what I like to do now that I kind of have them all put on my Notion is to create a little vision board just to help me remember my goals in a visual way. I'm a very visual person, so I like to see them. And on my Notion, the vision board goes as the cover of the goal setting page. So every time I'm going on to look at my goals, I'm also looking at that picture. And again, I just think it's a good reminder to kind of see and visualize my goals. So we're gonna do that. I like to use Pinterest, of course, to find the inspiration pictures. And then I put everything into Canva and I will show you guys what I come up with. But I'm really excited because I love that it's such a longer period of time that I'm making this vision board for. I feel like a month is just so quick and the month goes by like that, and this vision board will last me for a couple of months for the summer. So let's go ahead and make my little vision board. Okay, so finished with the vision board planning. Honestly, I think this is one of my favorite parts about goal setting. I just get so excited seeing all of my goals in such a visual format. I'm gonna scoot over so I can put it on the screen for you guys over here. So this is my summer 2024 vision board. I'm really excited about it. I love all the color. I just love how fun it is. I'll just kind of walk you guys through some of the things on here. So I don't just put stuff for my goals on there. I also put stuff that I'm going to be doing this summer, just things that I'm looking forward to. So you can see that I have a lot of journaling on there. I do have a picture of a hiking on there because Bryce's family and I are going hiking in Colorado at the end of the summer, which I'm really excited about. I just have some vlogging, some skincare stuff. I do have some travel coming up this summer, which I'm excited about. One of the things being Colorado. I love the picture at the library, just getting some new books. I do use my Kindle, but I do still like to have some physical books too, and I want to go thrifting for some of those books as well. And in the center, there's a cake that says "You're so golden" because I completely forgot that this summer is actually my golden birthday. It's my 27th birthday on August 27th. So that is a really big thing that I have to put on my vision board because this vision board and these goals are going to be flowing into August. So I'm really excited about that. I also just put a little text on there that says summer 2024 because I think adding text to vision boards is so fun and just adds a little element to it. I don't know, I had so much fun doing this and goal setting for summer. I feel way less pressured doing this goal setting and just thinking about these goals, knowing that I have way more time to accomplish them and time to really implement them into my day-to-day routine and see how they're working for me. So that wraps up my 2024 reset and plan with me. Thank you guys so much for coming along with the cleaning, the organizing, the goal setting, the vision board. I had so much fun filming this for you guys and hopefully you guys had some fun watching it. Be sure to comment down below some of your summer goals. I would love to hear what you want to accomplish this summer. I just have a feeling that this summer is going to be really good. I'm going to be really optimistic and positive about all that's ahead. So again, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!